10 reasons not to move to Knoxville, Tennessee. Number 10. Crime. Crime is not as high as other American cities, but there's always a shooting. Just recently there was a shooting in Longview Road. Knoxville is not Detroit, but still, there will always be criminals and they will kill for your toys. The downtown area has the most crimes. For example, the Lonsdale area has relatively a high crime rate. People are earning a low income and the area is flooded with lots of single moms who are patiently waiting for a sugar daddy to rescue them. Arlington is another area where there are so many single moms. And I mean everywhere you go, there are single moms and they are getting knocked up by Chads, Ray Rays and Kevins. It never ends. I don't want to be too harsh on them, at least they are populating the planet. Number 9. It's unknown. Everybody knows Nashville and Memphis, where you get good country music and it has history. But who the hell cares about Knoxville? And what do they produce? And have they produced anyone great recently? Have you ever heard of Knoxville doing great for America? You haven't. You might say I shouldn't be too hard on them as they are a small city. But the locals brag about how worthy they are and they want people to know where they come from. Knoxville. And I don't buy it. It's an okay city, but not a great city. It has its issues. And recently there have been an increase of people that are on hard drugs. Number 8. The Southern influence. We all know Southerners have a big mouth, and Southerners in Tennessee will give you one in your ear if you don't vote Republican. Knoxville is Republican territory where you will see the color red everywhere you go, and yes, you will see the Dixie flag on people's gardens. So don't talk about politics to any strangers, as they get a little offended when you don't agree with them. Number 7. Friendly people. It just looks fake, and some of them are very, very suspicious of outsiders and will never ever offer you a beer. Who doesn't like offering people kindness? Not in Knoxville. Most of them don't own a passport. One tip for you liberals or anyone who is not so political is to try to learn the accent or change your voice to a southern sounding one. If you do, you'll make a lot of friends. Number 6. Weather. The summers are hot and humid. Temperatures can go up to 30 degrees Celsius. Winters are cool and stays above 5 degrees Celsius. And that's all you're going to get. But hey, you get to worship the sun every day. This means you can grow lots of fruits and veg. That is, if you have space in your garden. You can even grow tropical fruit trees. But remember, some plants are very sensitive. Number 5. Ignorant. They are conservatives. You can't get much from them. They won't support you when you don't have enough money for your medical care. They might finish you off with a shotgun just to make it quick. However, people want to get along and some do talk to each other. It's a very tight-knit community and they don't like mixing with other people. In the downtown area you won't get dirty looks, but if you live in the suburbs then you'll find yourself next to large Americans that have a big mouth. If you can make friends with some of them, your friendship will last a lifetime because they can be a bit loyal and they like talking and doing work together. Number 4. Health crisis. Yes, I did for a second think they are the fattest in Tennessee, but research suggests they are just below the average of all Americans. That's impressive. Because when you first walk into town, you will see rows upon rows of unhealthy people waiting in line to order a Big Mac. Yes, a Big Mac, because they can't produce anything better and won't cook, and they don't know how to. Number 3. Cost of living. Salaries are relatively high for a small city, but the city is growing and more people are walking in, and watch out, prices will rise. If you have money, buy properties now. Cost of living is significantly lower than other big Tennessee cities and properties will increase over time. So what are you waiting for? Number 2. Too many people are moving in. You heard me right. People are moving in and making the city overpopulated, and crime is rising. People are moving in from states like Georgia because apparently Georgia is going too liberal. How the heck does that happen? It might be the constant protests, but who cares? What matters is Knoxville will get overpopulated. Number 1. Average at best. Can't believe it, but Knoxville is doing well. Well done to them. I might criticize a city, but Knoxville kinda impresses me for doing okay. It's a small city, not a big one, and no wonder it has been easy for them. However, Knoxville does not have many great paying jobs that you can get in other Tennessee cities like Nashville and Memphis. Even Chattanooga beats it on some industries. You never know what the future holds. There is a limited supply of jobs, and the population is increasing, and soon the city will look like Portland. Imagine the chaos. And that's all, folks. I'll see you in another time.